Hey.
Hey, yo. Oh.
Hey.
Let's celebrate that.
Celebrate that.
Hi, how are you?
Tired.
You look
You look exhausted.
Everybody zoom in if you can see this at home. Look at this foot.
Look at this thing right
Yeah, specifically look at this thing on the front of the toe. Yeah, we're wearing sweats today. They got what they got the first couple episodes.
Yeah,
and now the real us is showing. And
We decided it's time to show our truth.
Our truth.
Not clickbait.
Is this the Our Truth episode?
The our truth. I never
Not
thought
me
we would
sitting-
have to
look
make
how-
this video straight.
But it's because I'm trying to show the foot. I just realized I've been sitting here like this. Like, ooh.
Wait, what I was saying? What?
I was going to
You
say.
might as well grab your schlonger while you're at it.
Well, if I had
and
something
adjust.
to grab, nothing to grab. I was gonna say for people that are watching on YouTube, they already know this. But if you're only listening, we're wearing sweats and I'm wearing some cozy socks with
Cozy.
Huh?
Cozy.
What are we watching?
Huh?
An intro.
Oh, an intro. Hi everybody. Hi everybody. Welcome to By the Way with Chris and Jordan.
Remember
Jordan and
when
Chris.
you made a big spectacle about I'm gonna bring us in. I'm gonna bring us in.
I'm gonna do. This is
You
what
didn't bring us in.
I didn't bring us in. Hi, this is By the Way with Jordan and Chris. I'm Chris.
I'm also Chris.
Huh?
I'm Chris.
You are gay.
We are all Chris.
We are Chris. I'm wearing socks that have hand warmers that Jordan gave me. Those like electronic hand warmers, and I'm put one in each sock so that my feet can stay warm. So that's what the big lump on the socks
Your
was.
cold dead toes.
Like cold, yeah. And you knew, and you came through.
Those Frogger toes.
Anyways, hi, how are you?
Hi. We're here.
We're here.
We're here on HBO Max.
We've never looked better.
We have never looked better, I don't think.
We have never looked better. What are we talking about first? Texting. Specifically texting pet peeves.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have a couple. What? Hello? Nothing? Oh, hi.
What?
I thought I heard.
Obvious.
I can barely hear with these headphones on, and I thought producer Poppy was saying something.
I think you can hear just fine. We saw in episode 2 what you're working with under them headphones.
Yeah. Okay, James. Headshot.
It literally rendered speechless. Wow, that is a first.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Miss Jackson.
Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson. Anyways, texting.
Anyway, let's talk about
I
it.
need to confront you about some of these.
I
pet
know you
peeves,
do.
and I am so glad I'm getting to do this on camera because why? Why
not?
Why do you? Let's start at the top. Why do you text and go into your settings and turn off auto capitalization so that
And punctuation.
so that everything you type is lowercase? Every beginning of a sentence, every first name that should be capitalized, the proper nouns, the people, places, and things.
Yeah.
All lowercase.
Every one of them.
Why is everything lowercase to you?
Well,
How about that?
Started as an aesthetic choice.
Oh my God.
Put that mic back up, mic placement, because we know you're gonna have something to say here in a minute anyway.
Oh, I have things to say.
I know you do. There was such a vast period of time where like every single thing I did was like an aesthetic choice.
Is
And
today one of those times?
Today might be one of those days. You're the one that called this outfit Yeezy vibes.
It is.
It is. It's sweats in a neutral color. That doesn't just mean it's Yeezy.
With a chain.
You're also in sweats with a neutral color.
Yeah, but I'm not wearing a chain.
It's the chain that makes or breaks it. How about this chain? I got a double. Oh.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
You have a ring.
I have the toe warmers.
You got the toe warmers. Why'd you have to have like an accent with that? I got them toe warmers. I'm about to overdose on them toe
I'm
warmers.
about to overdose. I got the tater warmers. My little piggies is
The tater warmers.
my little piggies is warming up. Yeehaw!
Yeah.
Grease bacon.
Oh.
I don't know
Not
what that
grease
was.
bacon.
I don't know what that was.
Leave bacon out of this. So yeah, it started as like an aesthetic choice and then it hasn't changed. And the problem is like
You have no aesthetic.
I need to change it back, but because it actually is now a nuisance because like when I'm texting for like work purposes, I have to like physically go in and cap stuff and like put punctuation and all that kind of stuff. I also speak in like a run-on sentence. Like it'll look like it's one big long sentence, but it's like 5 thoughts in a text. Because I don't know what's worse. Sometimes I switch it up. I don't know what's worse. Is it better to have like one big long text or to split it into like 4 or 5 Like bubbles.
If you were to ask me, and I know I'm the only person
You're
here
a
who
big
can
long
answer,
texter.
I would rather. No, I would. Well, I am, but I would rather put it in smaller. I'll break it up.
But you don't do that.
I don't put everything in one big long.
If you're
thing.
talking about like one thing that you're like having to say a lot about, you put it in one long text.
To you, yes, to you.
You know what? And I think we do it probably for the same reason, because we respond so fast to stuff that we have to put it in one text, because if we do separate bubbles, like we'll respond to one thing before we're even done speaking.
We're jumping on each other's. Like, yeah.
So then what I also love, which you've never seen as much until me, but you kind of do it now too, is the reply feature to texts.
Oh, thank you for that.
I'm a big replier. Like where you like swipe and hit like reply to this specific text. I do it with like everything, because it's to me like an organization thing. Like I love organization.
Yeah.
And if we're talking about like 15 different topics, like I can't tell what text goes with what thing.
So you love organization, but you left that rack in the back of your car for how many months?
That clothing rack.
The clothing, yeah.
Probably like 4 or 5.
Okay.
You know what's still in the back of my car right now?
The mic thing?
The mic buffer thing that literally is one
So
stick
what you're
that I
doing
have
is
to take right to my
lying.
basement.
You're lying on camera. Lying on camera.
No, because now the clothing rack is set up and my closet is beautiful.
But you love organization.
And it's organized. Each rack is for different types of clothes too.
Yeah, but how much did I have to bully you in order for you to
did
actually...
nothing. What you did was complain.
I complained.
Which is very on brand.
Every day when I saw you, I'd see that thing in the back of that car.
Which you insisted on looking in.
Of course,
my tinted windows.
Yeah, I just wanted to look and see if it's still there.
I in fact had to take it out of an old car and put it into a new car when I got a new car.
That's the bad part. is that you traded in that car, or whatever, and they said, "Here, take your belongings." You said, "Thank you." Left it in the back,
keeping the clothing rack into another car.
Dang.
But yeah, so I'm a big replier. I like love the reply feature.
I love the reply feature.
But I do need to switch on my caps and my punctuation. It's like it's starting to annoy me. I still don't do it for Instagram captions. Like I still love the all lowercase for an Instagram caption. I think it is kind of like aesthetically pleasing that way. Because to me, like sometimes like a capital letter, it throws off the like how the sentence is like leveled. Like if there's like literally like if you're looking at it versus like light versus heavy, like if there's a capital letter, that side of the sentence looks heavier.
Not light versus heavy.
So to me, it like unbalances it.
So you make fun of me for being like OCD, ADHD, but
I don't make fun of you. I just would like you to acknowledge it. Like I do.
I acknowledge it, but I've not been diagnosed, so I can't,
Don't make me bring up the doctor situation again. This is episode whatever, and it's been brought up pretty much every single one at this point.
You bring it up, not me.
Go to a doctor, and I won't have to.
I don't need to go to a doctor if I already know.
You look ill.
You look unseen.
You look ill.
You look synced.
You look like you need blood work done right now.
You need attention.
Let's do it live on the pod. I'll pull a needle out.
No, I don't like needles. I don't like needles. Are you scared of needles?
I was for a really long time, but now I have to get blood work done every 3 months, so I kind of got over it. There's like not really good. You know why? When I used to have really bad veins, like they could never find a vein, so they would have to like stab me 15 times. I can't stand that. That still would bug me. But now I have like my veins in my arms like pop through a little bit more, so they can find them a little bit easier. It takes like one shot.
You're like,
yeah, I'm like flexing on these nurses.
Right there.
The like female nurses, because it's never like a hot male nurse as much as I want it to be.
I know. What you want them to do is be like, hey, you need a tourniquet. Hey, how about this? How about we put an arm around your neck?
Yeah. How about you choke me until I'm blue in the face, and then my vein will pop out?
That's what I would want to see. That's what I just want to see.
That is what I want to see.
Is you being choked by a hot nurse. And I would want it for you.
I would want it for you too.
I wouldn't want that.
What would you want?
Not being choked by the hot nurse. Maybe just like a firm, like
because you're vanilla.
Maybe just a firm. Put the word back.
Vanilla.
Put the word back.
Ice cream, vanilla ice cream.
What was I talking about? Oh, texting.
We're talking about texting. But yeah.
So I don't like when you don't capitalize. I see what
you're
saying about being unbalanced. The other thing, since
you have an overuse of emojis.
It's not over. I'm
it's
about to overuse
of emojis.
I'm
here for an emoji, but
I don't overuse emojis.
You are an over. You use emojis that I didn't even know were emojis because you like have the dictionary of emojis memorized at this point.
I do not. I use an appropriate emoji when appropriate.
You're like one of the bitches that goes through, and you know how it like it'll like if you hit emoji, it'll tell you all the words that could be turned into an emoji. Like it'll highlight them in red or whatever. You're
I don't. No, I actually no, I don't do that. You know what I do? This is what I want. See, typing the old way. Texting the old way. Sending the old way.
Sending the old way. Eating the old way. Eating the old way.
Eat it. Yeah, I don't do that. But what I will say I do, and I'm very guilty of, is when you type a word and it shows you like suggestion of the next word. If one of those words is connected to an emoji, it will show up that emoji.
And you'll click it.
So I'll be like, "Hey, rat, how are you?"
And you put the rat emoji.
So I'll just put the rat emoji. Mm-hmm. Or actually, you know what? I'm really
an overuse of emojis.
And actually, you know what I do? Instead of having to click the emoji button to like pull them all up, I just type a word that I know will be the emoji, and then I tap the emoji and it just pops up. So I'll be like, that was rat behavior, and then I'll literally type the word rat again at the end, and then tap the emoji that automatically came up. Hey rat, and then I type rat. So I really typed out, hey rat.
To overuse the emoji. So what you're doing is admitting to what you were trying to deny.
I don't overuse it. I use it when appropriate. Like when I use the word rat, I'll use a rat emoji. What's wrong with that?
We'll show text on Instagram one day.
Rat.
And you'll see your use of emojis. The fact that I have to send you our Instagram captions to add emojis because you do them so much that you know so much more than me with them.
I'll take that as a compliment. Yeah.
You should.
I'm the emoji wizard. You know why?
You need it.
I have no social media, so I sit there in them emojis, perusing the site.
Organizing the emojis.
Yeah.
On BuzzFeed, and then emojis. Craigslist, emojis.
Craigslist emojis.
Organizing photos, emojis.
Yeah.
It always comes back to emojis.
The other thing that I don't like that you do, the only other thing that I think is really a text pet peeve that I don't like about you specifically is that out of nowhere, you'll type also. And then type, but like as one text.
I do.
Also.
Even if it's the first text of the day.
It's the first text of the year it could have been.
Yeah.
It's like, hello, what do you mean also? You have to have started before you can add to it. So don't start with also. You should start with hello, how are you?
Because in my head, the conversation has already been going. And so I'm just now giving you the thought that has like popped in. So I'm like, also what I was trying to say, I'm just like coming in hot. Mm-hmm. But, there's something else. I do use also a lot. There's like another thing that I do a lot that like starts in the middle of a sentence. I don't remember. Haley would know.
I don't know. It's not. I mean, I'm sure if I saw it, I would be like, "Oh yeah, that's annoying." I don't know. What about anything that I do? That I mean, I know you think we text like really, really long, and I won't put punctuation or anything because
I don't know if there's anything super annoying you do.
Thanks. I'm glad we caught that on camera.
I'm sure if I like went through, I would like notice some things that have.
Well, we know you don't like my quote unquote overuse of emojis.
Yeah, whatever. You know what is the ultimate betrayal?
What?
A green bubble. It's the ultimate betrayal.
And I'm sorry to say, because there's a couple very good friends who have the green bubble phones.
Yes.
And I'm sorry to say, it's nothing personal. It isn't. It's nothing personal.
If you're still at our age choosing to have the green bubble, it's a personal attack.
So now we're at the same age group now? I'm not like old to you anymore.
Technically, we're both millennials. Good for you. You're on the older spectrum. I'm on the young spectrum. But... You know.
Okay, champ. Okay.
You know, some of us are on the cusp of being a younger generation.
No.
I am, in fact.
The cusp?
1996 is the cusp.
Girl.
Not 93,
I'm on the cusp.
I'm on the cusp
of glory. Oh, God.
But a green bubble is an ultimate betrayal.
And actually...
It just is.
It's fine in like one-to-one per, depending. It's kind of annoying. But what's really annoying is if there's somebody in a group chat with the green bubble.
You can't have a group chat with green bubbles. You just can't do it.
You can't do it.
You know what's the most annoying thing about a group chat with green bubbles? And I have a few where they will like a message or laugh at a message. And so you get the so-and-so laughed at. And then it quotes the whole message again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Yeah, that or you try and like add people or remove people after the fact, and you can't because one Android user in there, it's like locked and loaded.
It screws everything
over.
But
if it's iPhones, you can just add as you go.
Yeah, and do what you want. Name the group, change photo, all the stuff.
And you can't with the one green bubble.
How do you feel about a read receipt? Or a read receipt or whatever?
I use read receipts with 2 people.
Yeah.
And you're one of those 2.
I know.
You actually...
I also only have it with 2 people.
I bullied you into turning them on for me.
You did bully it. The only other person is my other BFF, Haley. I do have my mom's turned on where I can see if she read mine. She can't see if I read hers. Because I set up her phone for her.
Right.
So I can tell... that she's read mine. I also have her location. She doesn't have mine. Because I got to track that.
Right.
I need to know where she's at.
I do love yeah.
So when she ignores my phone call, I know exactly what's going on.
Which actually,
who you with?
Speaking of that, knowing where they are, that's the other thing I bullied you into doing was making us both know where each other's locations were. Because I also only do that with you and one other person. And
because you're not on socials and you have nothing else to do, you treat it like sim characters.
Yeah, I do. And as we talked about just recently with one of our friends yesterday, we have an interesting story about how you used it to find out where I was and took advantage of that to embarrass me in public. Why don't you talk about that?
So another thing that we have on, like in our technology or whatever, is our watches. If you don't know, the watch now, Apple Watches can do like a walkie-talkie feature, and which I never use. I think my cousin had me set it up, but then I've like never used it since. And you recently got an Apple Watch and you were like all about it.
Well, I had one, but they broke over the years and I worked from home, so I didn't go anywhere.
You recently got a new one.
I got a new one, yeah.
And you were all about the walkie-talkie feature.
Yes, because mine were older and they didn't have it.
Yes,
right.
And I turned it on for you. So then my new favorite thing was to be like, if you're at like a grocery store or something where I know you're out in public somewhere, I like to just like come over the watch and be like, hey, like as loud as possible.
And for those that don't have this feature, it's not like I'll get a little beep and then I have to like accept the message.
It just comes.
If we have it turned on at the same time,
which I think if you both, I have mine always on. I think you do too if your watch is on.
Yeah, which I rarely wear because I never leave the house.
Right.
And what I do is
and don't use it to work out, but
I don't use it to work out. Why do I need to track my workout if
you look untracked?
You look unworked out.
You look untraced. You look untraced.
If you would expect it to be like, oh, an incoming message, but it's not like that.
No.
It will just show up. His voice talking to me like a walkie-talkie. So here I am at the Dollar Tree. Hi, how are you? Beep.
With our BFF cashier.
Beep. Beep. Shout out to our friend Haley at the Dollar Tree by us.
Yeah, a different Haley, but a Haley.
Different Haley. Yeah, 2 Haleys in
one episode.
Wow.
Spelled different ways too.
I actually don't know how the Haley.
I guess that's true. We don't know how Cashier Haley spells hers.
We love Cashier Haley. Beep, beep, scanning this stuff. And what do we have on my watch? Hey, what are you doing? And I did the Miss Jackson. And she's looking at me like, okay. I'm like, hi, nothing. And I'm like, shut up.
The thing is that like, it's not like she was going to question like, oh my God, this straight man is like using this gay slur.
Yeah, because
she had no doubt.
No, because she heard
you were of the queer persuasion.
Voice, the Feijo on the other line going.
And then she heard your voice when you said, I'm sorry.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
And my friend just a little crazy.
God. Not finishing any words.
No.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Anyways, producer Poppy says it's time for a break. We've said it.
Oh, is it time for a break?
It is time for a break. Time just flies when you're talking about nothing.
I could use a break from you.
You look broken.
And you look unbroken. And that's unfortunate for you. Because there's so much wrong. Yikes. Yikes. Yikes.
What even was that?
Mama, that's the thumbnail. That's what that was.
Let's make a thumbnail right now.
So dumb.
So sheer dumb look.
Let it always come back to sheer dumb look.
Well, I heard the word dumb.
Dame Maggie Smith. She will never be more popular than via our podcast.
I know. She stays right.
Harry Potter who?
Yeah.
She'll say that was chump change compared to what I'm making off these at the podcast now.
Oh my God. I did not forget that you said you're going to try and get Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh my God.
On
video.
Video.
I did forget.
If you get a video of him saying hi and Chris somewhere in the same sentence and staring at a camera.
You know, because
Daniel Radcliffe, Harry's Potter.
So I am going to New York in like 3 weeks, I think, like 2-3 weeks, and just for like a weekend visit. And I'm not positive, but I'm hoping that I'll go see his show, Merrily We Roll Along, on Broadway. And if I can, then I will definitely be stage dooring because there's a few people that I would like to meet after that show. And he would be one of them. You would like lose your shit. Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, let me in your cupboard.
Not the cupboard.
If I
Under the
see
stairs.
ever since you told me that, like, oh my god, yeah, maybe I'll like
You've
do
been thinking
stage
about
door
it.
and like send you a video. I've like stayed awake
Shaking.
at night being like,
Oh,
in my mind, I like see him like in you being like, hey, say hi to my friend Chris.
Yeah.
And he went, hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
I was
this is why you look tired.
because I get no sleep because I'm
Thinking about Daniel Radcliffe.
about Daniel. But just imagine Harry Potter.
Daddy Daniel.
Known internationally as
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Saying my name
Thinking
on
about
video.
Daddy Danny. Just Daddy Danny. Okay, come back.
And if you went,
Come back.
and here he is, and he walked in that.
Do that again with the mic. That's that stupid,
Come on, Daddy Daniel.
like middle school thing where it'd be like, if you go like this, you could taste the salt. So
See,
you like open your mouth and I know you did not go to public home or middle school.
I
Public
didn't go to public homeschool middle school.
And you know that trick, that stupid thing that you would make people do.
The homeschoolers were kind of nasty though. They would be like, if your hand's smaller than your face, you have cancer. Then they'd like hit it, like hit your face.
Oh yeah, that was
Which
a
is
thing, too.
horribly mean and also disrespectful to people who have
And
cancer.
also, what if your hand wasn't smaller than your face?
Or if it was, and then you thought you had cancer. Because you're a sheltered homeschooler like me. And I was like, it is smaller than my face.
Is your hand smaller than your face right now? Put it up. Yeah, I guess.
Michael Jackson.
I just wanted you to show them fingers on camera.
This is what they want to see. Serving the old way.
Oh no! Don't you disrespect him that way? Well, he's disrespected himself enough probably over the years.
I'm not trying to get sued. Hey, hi, Mikey. What was I saying?
Okay, so we wanted to move on.
Oh,
We're
we
done
wanna
with texting. We've texted enough.
What's the best way to move?
Travel.
See, Segway.
To
Segway. We're going to talk about travel.
You can't segue, but then be like, see, I segued.
Segway. That's a way to travel.
A Segway!
A Segway. R.I.P. to the guy that died on a Segway. Who invented Segways?
Did he?
He fell off a cliff.
I literally
On his
would not know
Segway.
that.
The guy who invented Segways was on a Segway and rolled off and died.
Remember when
Look it up. Look it up.
having a Segway was like
The moment.
you were
Rich.
that girl if you had a Segway.
Rich.
Girl, I'm not.
Now
Now
it's-
that it's like a hoverboard.
Now it's corny, tired, and played
Yeah,
out.
nobody wants a Segway with a stick. You do it without the stick now on the hoverboard.
And if you see people on those, you're like, lame.
Lame nerd.
Yeah.
Now they have like
Listen,
you know
you-
there's like Segway like croquet.
What?
Yes. So it's a bunch of
No.
old rich white men
No.
in a field on Segways with helmets
Oh my god.
playing croquet on a Segway.
No.
Girl, it's like a weird like flex of money. It's like weird. This is like when the aliens like finally invade, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Like that's going to be what they're going to see is these old
This is
white
what they're
men
gonna see.
playing croquet on Segways. What are they going to do? No wonder they're going to kill all of us.
Yeah.
Look at what we're represented by.
They came for intelligent life, and it was nothing of the sort.
And unfortunately, the most intelligent beings are doing that in their free time.
yeah.
Yikes.
Girl. Embarrassing.
Yikes.
But anyway, segue.
Anyway.
We are going to segue into travel.
Yeah, but
this
not
was-
like traveling.
Yeah, explain it because this was your idea.
It was my idea. So I don't want to talk about like traveling. Everybody travels. Who cares? It's tired, corny, and play out. I want to talk about what happens while you're traveling on the physical object you're traveling on. The airplane, the bus, the train, the car. The that goes on within these modes of transportation.
Yes. Yes.
I would like to hear more about what you told me recently with
Oh, yeah.
the
Here, okay, somebody
luggage
brought it
cabins?
up, and I didn't come up with the idea myself or realize it until somebody told me, put the eyes over here, put the head back,
over where?
put the head back. Somebody brought it to my attention that you know how okay, I've only flown Southwest my entire life. I've never been on a non-Southwest flight ever. So all I know is the like. You get the you check in 24 hours before, depending on what time, like in order that you hit that button on your phone, you get in a group and then they let you on by group, but then it's open seating in the plane.
Okay.
So there's no assigned seats, but
Right.
but you do go on in a certain order, so to speak, but there's no assigned seats, but they have the like seat numbers. Here's what I want to know. Forget all the assigned seat stuff, which is another story that I really have no say in because I've never had an assigned seat. Why is there no assigned overhead compartment?
Yeah.
Why is it a free-for-all in the overhead compartments, but you have to have an assigned seat? And for those of you that fly on a airline where it is assigned seats, even then they don't have assigned overhead compartments. It's still a free-for-all. And that's a crock. And here's why. Because these roll up with their 55 things. Cram. Mm-hmm. Oh, and they take up all this stuff with their crap. It's like, where's my little one bag going to go? Sorry, we ran out of room. Well, you wouldn't if there was sorry, I'm on a rant.
Yes.
This is what they want to see. Me on a rant. If I had an assigned section where it was, if my stuff fits in here, good, and if it doesn't, I almost knocked
destroying the set.
and if it don't fit, I got to put it under the plane.
I think
why
yeah,
not?
but you know what though? I understand, and I actually do agree. I think we should have like assigned luggage compartments.
Yeah.
However, I am number one fan of the valet check that they do at the gate, where they'll take your bag at the gate so you don't have to put it in the overhead compartment before they even realize if they have space or not. They'll just say, "Hey, we'll take your bag here."
And they put it under the plane?
Yes. And then
that's what I don't want.
But here's the thing, it doesn't go to baggage claim though.
Oh.
It comes off what you do. So they'll tag it with like a different tag. It gets like a red tag or something like that.
Who does that?
Like the gate people.
Which airline?
A bunch of them do it now.
Not Southwest.
Well,
Flop.
Shocker.
Who?
They do.
Southwest does?
Yeah. Like I know like Delta does, American Airlines, United, all of them do it now, I think. And I think it started as the like, if we run out of room, we're going to have to like do this anyway. So now they just say, if anyone wants to volunteer ahead of time, tag your bag. They take it from you you wheel it up to the literal door of the plane. Mm-hmm. They take it from you right there. You leave it like off to the side right there. And there's a guy that's like shuffling it all down like the conveyor belt and shit.
Is this like brand new? Because
years this has been what
I've never seen that.
I actually go to airports hoping that they're going to valet check. Now I think it's a little bit more common. But when it started, I was like, oh my God, I hope I get valet check. I don't want to have to deal with this bag anymore. And then what you do is you get on the plane, you ride the plane, you come back. When you get off the plane, you wait. And that when you get off the plane,
what you gonna do?
You wait by the door in like the hallway thing, the like whatever that thing is called. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
What is that thing called? The jet bridge.
The jetway, yeah.
So you wait there, and then that same kind of door will open and a conveyor belt comes up, and there's a guy standing there, and they send the red tagged bags back up, and you get it right there at the door of the plane and go on your way.
That. I love that.
You don't have to go wait a baggage claim. It's taken care of for you. And it's like, you know what I mean? Like you don't have to check your bag and hope that it makes it through the fucking airport to the plane. Like, it's coming right off the plane and coming back into the plane. So
I've never seen that.
I don't do it with my personal. Like I'll have like a backpack or whatever and I put it under the seat,
right.
Whatever. But like the overhead stuff, like I have a suitcase that's like the maximum size you can have for the overhead thing, which and you know how I pack. There's a lot of shit coming in with me. So I'm like punching that thing to get it to fit in there, which then means when I'm going to take it out, it's like a whole other, to go through. So I love it. Take the bag. I don't have to deal with it. I keep all the actual things I need in my backpack, and then I get it right back. And I don't have to pay to check a bag. It's getting free checked bag.
I'm going to look for that when we go to the airport coming up here next month.
I bet you they'll do it, especially on an unassigned seat plane, because it is. People are sitting in the front but putting their bags in the back.
And actually, here's one of the reasons why not having an assigned overhead compartment area doesn't make sense.
Right.
Because when they run out of room inevitably, because these people bring their crap.
Right, me.
And their hat boxes and their strollers and their basketball. And it's like, girl, no. Stay home. Sorry about it. And then it's not where they were seating. Oh,
seated, sitting.
It's not where they were sitting. So what the real problem is when we get off the plane, as you like to say, it causes a kerfuffle. And then it's like, now we're waiting to get off the plane. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's annoying. Like, and then everybody's crowding the aisle.
And you know what the other common courtesy you would think is that if you're sitting somewhere and your bag's in a different spot, what you should do is wait till everyone else is off and then go back and get your back.
And you know they
that
don't.
you chose to put somewhere. No, they're bum rushing the people that have already stood up the second the plane landed, which is also, you're an idiot. Sit down. Well, you're not getting off any faster.
Well, let me tell you something, actually, and I'm sorry to say. I was absolutely in that same point of mind where it's like...
that will not be happening in Universal.
Hear me out. First of all, I don't clap when the plane lands. Don't do that.
No,
I'm
not clapping for you doing your job. I'm sorry. I don't get clap for when do my
bleep,
job.
Bleep, bleep, bleep. And the reason why you don't get a clap when you do your job is because you don't do it well.
Producer Poppy in post. Go ahead and bleep that one out. But like, I don't get clapped for when I do my job.
I agree. No, I'm saying is I agree with you.
I know.
I kind of used to agree with was I don't stand up right when the plane lands because you look like a D-bag.
Yes.
However...
No, you're already wrong.
No.
Go ahead, but you're wrong.
Hear me
Go
out.
ahead, but you're wrong. No. Go ahead, but you're wrong.
Not stand up and cram the aisle. No. Hear me out. Just stand up in your seat. And
Wrong.
Here's why.
Wrong.
Shut up.
Go ahead, but wrong.
Shut up.
Wrong.
Close the lips.
Still wrong.
Close the lips.
To married men.
Close your lips to married
Close your legs to married men.
Because when you've been sitting on a long flight and you need to stretch your legs,
get over
finally
it.
If you've been buckled remember they make you like buckle really early when you're doing their descent.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like 30, 40 minutes and I need to stretch. I'm not getting up and I'm just stretching.
Wait
I'm
for
just stretching.
5 minutes until you're getting off the plane.
I can't wait for me to stand up right in your face when we
I'm
land.
not kidding. I'm football tackling you to the ground like I am the marshal of this aircraft. I am not doing it.
Producer Poppy's
I am
gonna stand.
not doing it.
Well, you can't get us both.
I'm going on a different plane.
You're gonna go in the back. You'll go under the plane. You'll get in a dog crate.
First of all, I'm first class. Well, it's Southwest Thursday.
Yeah.
First class.
No, we're all poor class.
Yeah.
No class. No class.
You look unclassed.
You look classless.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah.
No standing. Can't do it.
I recently found out 3 years ago that I like to put certain people at the airport in stressful situations.
What the does that mean?
I am not one of those people that likes to get there really, really, really early.
Oh,
I
also am not a person.
And when you fly with somebody that likes getting there really, really, really early, here's why I will admit I'm kind of like one of them, and it's not to be rude.
Okay,
I don't mind. Yeah, go ahead, stand up. I don't mind getting there a little bit early, as much as the understanding is I have to go pee a lot, and I would rather not pee on a crowded plane.
So why can't you pee in the airport?
I do, but here's the gig. Here's bloody fuming. If you go to the airport with somebody who gets stressed or like let's get on and like let's get it over with.
Okay.
Oh. I wait till they call. Okay, now time to light up for boarding group A, and I go, well, time to go pee.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I'm like,
and you're in the A group,
and I'm in the A group.
Okay, that you're getting
and it's because
left
I'm
behind.
like, I have to pee.
Sorry.
I have to wait till the
Doesn't
last
matter.
second to pee.
You're getting left behind.
How am I going to know when they're going to announce?
You're getting left behind, and you can sit by yourself,
home alone,
in the back of the plane,
which is almost happened, and it makes them bloody fuming.
Yeah. Well, now it'll be 2 against 1. You're being left behind.
Yeah. So
and I'm not saving you a seat. In fact, I'm pulling somebody to sit down next to us.
So you'll be on their team when it's about me going to the bathroom, and then when we both stand up and you're the only one sitting, what are you going to do? Like,
I would rather have to deal with that.
You're going to take our
running to the bathroom a millisecond before we're about to board on an unassigned seat plane.
I know.
It'd be different if we had our seats.
You can save me a seat.
I don't give a shit if you do that on like a Delta, an American, where we have a seat number. Okay. A Southwest, it's not happening. I will pull you by both of them ears right onto that plane.
We'll see.
Oh, we will see.
And we'll give an update right here on the pod.
You will definitely see 4 eyes. You will see.
Do you like trains?
Trains, planes, and automobiles.
Do you like trains, planes, and automobiles?
Actually, I love a train.
I went on a train a couple times. I've been on 2 kinds
what
of trains.
What kind of train?
I've been on the Amtrak train where it's like the modern train and you can walk between the different cars. Love that.
Same.
They have the thing you kick with your foot and the door opens between the cars. Love that.
I've never done that.
Like in James Bond where they're like traveling between cars like with the bad guys and they like have to physically open a door. They don't really do that. There's a little kick button with your foot and it goes.
Why were you going between cars?
To go to the snack car to get the food.
I've never done that. I think I just brought my own.
You look untraveled.
I just brought my own. I used to take a train every weekend.
I didn't. So those are the ones I would take. But then okay. So the other thing, I know we just gab. We got to cut it up. Cut it off. I've been on the other kind of train, like going into San Francisco, like the BART, the Bay Area Regional Transportation, huh? The Bay Area Rapid Transit. Yeah, something like that. Like what you would like a subway type thing.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? But I haven't been to like the New York ones. I'm scared.
Like an actual subway.
Yeah, I'm scared of that.
They're not that bad. I mean, they're annoying, but they're not bad. They get you from place to place very fast. Can't be mad about
but
that.
at what cost?
It depends on the train.
The smell.
The smells can be bad.
smell.
It depends on the train. It depends on where you're going.
Okay. Why? There's nicer trains than others?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because certain ones are updated and
rich.
certain ones are not.
Rich.
Yeah. What about a bus? Have you ever done a bus
I
yet?
have ridden a bus for like a long distance bus.
I hate
like
the
6 to 8, maybe 10 hours.
Same.
Yeah. I don't like. Huh? What?
To the bus?
What's wrong with the bus?
On a
I've
bus,
ridden a
that's
long
kind of
bus.
a lot.
I've ridden a long bus, and it's like the Greyhound.
Oh, yes, I've done the Greyhound for like 12.
And
from here to New York,
I don't
because
like
it goes
it.
like an extra way.
I don't like it.
It's annoying.
I've been on the double-decker
gross.
Greyhound buses
Me
where there's like little
too.
stairs. I don't like that. I don't
They're
like
gross.
that. Don't give me the bus. It's too much.
What's with you being built like the bus?
What's with you being built like the bus?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the buses. They're not my thing.
No. I don't mind cars, but I don't like sitting down for too long, and you can't get up and stretch in a car. So I really don't like anything longer than 2 hours. And I have to go pee a lot.
On a car?
Yeah. I'm an annoying
Or in a
person to
car.
take a road trip with, I'm sorry to say, because every 2 hours I'm like, I gotta go pee, I gotta stretch, I gotta this. I'm like, I don't sit and do the long haul like 6, 8 hours not moving.
Cannot relate.
I cannot. A truck driver? How?
Yeah.
How? They pee in a bottle.
They do pee in a bottle. You peed in a bottle.
I peed in a bottle one time.
Ew!
Yeah.
Say it.
You already know.
Just say it.
Yes.
I forgot. Say it. You have to say it. Bring it up on the pod. Be vulnerable.
Yes. Let's look. Yes, I peed in a bottle on a long trip.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Producer Poppy took
Poppy
a tumble.
just took a tumble. He heard peeing in a bottle. He went, oh,
I'm McFallen.
I'm McFallen. I'm McFallen. Oh my God, are you okay?
Oh my God. that's
Okay. We just
not during your dramatic cue
Yeah.
the
What
In the
I-
Arms of an Angel
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
soundtrack.
I peed in a bottle on a long trip. Yes, it's disgusting, whatever. And then I
That's not
set
even
it
the
in the
grossest
little
part.
It's not. I set it in the center thing to and I'm driving like, I'm thirsty, and I went to take a sip.
Oh.
Yes, I sipped my piss.
Ew.
I sipped
Ew.
my piss.
And you know what? I think we should end it there.
Oh.
Let's end it with your sipping and piss story.
Well, with that being said, find us on bythewaypod.com for more piss sipping stories.
For more sipping on piss.
You want to sip my piss? You have a YouTube channel? You want to sip
Where
my
can
piss?
they find us, Chris? Say it again.
You can find us on
Say it again.
I was. If
Say
you
it
stop-
again.
You can find us on bythewaypod.com. You can find all of our social media there. The Instagram, the TikTok. We have lots of bonus stuff we film and we post just for funsies, behind the scenes. You
Yep.
name it, we've got it.
Yep.
Send us an Instagram message. What do you want us to talk about? What do you want to say? What are your burning questions?
And don't forget to give us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Leave us a little review. If you're going to do 1 star, make it interesting so I have something to laugh at later.
Yes. And then subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And subscribe and ring the bell.
Ring the little bell.
I hate when people say it like
I
that.
know.
We have to think of something better to say.
But the YouTube book said we have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, ring
They
my
have to say,
bell.
maybe we can use like a different
did you
phrase
hear
though.
Yeah.
Ring the bell.
Smash that like.
Oh.
Bye. Bye.
No!